Hi guys, how are you doing guys? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those people who are new here, karibuni sana nyumbani. Thank you for always coming back. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Hey, we've come from far and we are going far. So guys, if you come across the video, subscribe. It's now the song. Subscribe. Kindly don't forget to subscribe. To the returning subscribers, you guys, you're the real deal. Thank you for always liking the videos, watching, sharing, and commenting. Guys, you are doing a very wonderful job. And also, I don't take that for granted. I'm so grateful, and may God bless you for the support. So today we have a visitor here.
Hello. My eyes are very itchy today. Very itchy.
Sorry for that.
So guys, hope you're doing well. How do you do? Hey, hope you are doing fine and what a view. So my name is Mpaim and I'm from Mo and Mpaim World. Yeah, I'll click hapa tu kwa hii video and on the title there will be at Mo and Mpaim World. I'll be featured in this video. So please, you can also go there, visit me, and you subscribe to be part of my gang. So you know I'm a vibe here. So kindly follow me to see to view more of this.
Vibe.
Yeah, full package there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and today we have a very interesting topic, a very interesting one. Like we are all in lifetime, as you are in that of age, you have been in a relationship. So we are going to talk about relationship killers. What kills relationships nowadays? Or what used to kill the relationships? What kills what thing do you think that if you do this, your relationship will end? And maybe you might not know doing so. So we are going to discuss about relationship killers. What kills relationship? What makes relationship to end? What breaks relationships? How we want to put it, but the thing is, what kills relationship? Now we are going to term them relationship killers. So number one, are you going to tell us?
Cheating. Cheating is a number one killer in our relationship. Like, you can see that, especially, or whatever, like whether from the man or from the woman, once you cheat in a relationship, it will never be the same again. It will never be the same. You'll try, like, hata mkikalishwa na pasta, mkikalishwa na nani, mkikalishwa na wazazi, mkikalishwa na nani. If one of you from the relationship has decided, no, I can't take this anymore because the cheating, okay, someone can cheat maybe once or twice and you can forgive them, even though you won't forget, you'll never forget, yeah. But once you can say that ni shetani limpitia, we always blame the devil. We always blame Africans. We Africans know how to blame the devil. No, it was not me, it was just the devil. So once you cheat, maybe your partner can forgive you. Anaweza tu ninio narrative ya kuwa ni shetani. But ikianza kukua mara mbili, mara tatu, mara nne, yani if it becomes habitual now, it becomes habit, no, that relationship will go down the drain.
But what I know, once you cheat,
you'll never
that
stop.
Trust goes.
Yeah, it kills the trust.
Yeah,
like it comes from 100 to 0 real quick, and bring it back to, it won't even reach halfway.
Yeah,
it won't.
So the major thing, I think, what is killing relationship nowadays is cheating. Cheating is killing so many relationships, and people now have made it a habit. Man, I'm not saying there are some women who cheat, but men, 90%, yeah, they cheat a lot, and now the relationships are now just breaking because once you cheat, the trust is gone, the love is gone. Like someone just sees you in a different angle. Like if I used to love you and I look at you and they said, oh, this one so slept with this lady, and sometimes they cheat with the ladies when you look at them and you wonder what happened, like how did he even get to this, like you wonder. Now the woman is just left wondering, and there are some women who can't go far They'll just decide if you cheated, then go to the lady you cheated with. I will leave, and that's the end.
I won't take shit.
Yeah, and that's the end of the relationship. So I think cheating has done it a lot, a lot of damage in
really
relationship. Yeah, it hurts. Another thing is poverty. Hey, umaskini. That one is killing so many relationships.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's really. Nowadays life, it's not like before. Before, people used to like, they never minded. Love brought people together, and they stayed together for long because they love. Nowadays we are talking.
Now you're trying to say that maskini hana haki.
It's not like maskini hana haki ya
kupendwa na kupendana.
Yeah, no, they are ya kupenda na kupendana, but nowadays we are talking. No, let's talk at the economy of Kenya as it's right now.
That's why I'm telling you, yeah, in this type of economy, those who are poor, they cannot find love.
No, they're
even
going
if
to
they
find love.
But it will
no,
break.
Listen, you see, like, let's say they find love. There are people who are like those people who are married before. They're okay, they're contented because they're used to that life and all that. But nowadays, right now, you get a lady, like, you don't have a job, you are jobless. Most people nowadays, they are staying in town. They don't want to stay in village. You have a house, you have to pay the rent, you have to buy food and everything, and you don't have money. How are you going to afford that one? The relationship is going to end. And nowadays, I'm telling you, I've seen a good example whereby the men nowadays, they're the ones who are leaving the relationship because they don't have money. Someone, a good example, I've seen someone who left the family in town, the wife and the kids, and he came back home. Because he doesn't have a job, and funny enough, these ladies hustling.
Yeah, and wouldn't he also hustle?
Yeah, but no, you see, for men, maybe some men are just lazy. Now I'm talking about poverty. If this man had money, they could be staying together, yeah, with the family. But now, because he doesn't have, poverty has broken the marriage or the relationship with the mother of his kids and all that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think another thing that can kill a relationship real quick, especially nowadays, is the mistrust. Like, if you don't have trust in each other, you'll keep on looking for simple and very silly mistakes for you not to be with that person. Like, a person who just goes to the shop, and when he or she comes back, you ask them, where did you go? Why did you take that long? You don't even trust your wife or your partner, and he has just stepped out in 10 to 15 minutes. When he or she comes back, you start arguing and bring some things that are not even there. Even your partner will just be there wondering, hey, kwani me going to the shop, how does it bother him? Now he starts asking some questions. Maybe that person thinks that, maybe themselves, they can go out there and then if they can do some silly things. Now they think that even you can do such things in that short period of time that you're just gone. So that's mistrust. It's really not good for any kind of relationship. It kills it real quick. Yeah, so for a relationship to thrive, I think there needs to be trust, and 100% trust. Actually, there is no even 50 or no, 100%. Just trust your partner 100%. But the moment you now start bringing in the issue of not trusting in, like, for vitu ndogo ndogo, just count it as good as dead.
Yeah, and I would also say peer pressure kills. Peer pressure is killing a lot of relationships nowadays. Yeah. Like, people are copying what the others are doing. People want to do what the others are doing. They are not looking at themselves as a person. They want to go with what is happening. Yeah, with the trend. And that one you will find, maybe I've seen my friend being taken to Dubai for vacation. I also want my man to take me to Dubai for vacation, which maybe is not possible according to my man, or he doesn't have that money to take me to Dubai. So you'll find the ladies like, I can't stay with a poor man who can't even take me for a vacation, who can't give me money to make my hair, who can't buy me a wig. So it's like, everyone wants to be like the other one. They want to live the same life, forgetting that we are different. So that one is also killing relationships. You will get a man can't stand the pressure. Yeah, so he will say, okay, fine, if I can't do this for you, go and find someone who will do it for you. Or the lady will say, I'm leaving you because you can't do this, and they will go. So peer pressure is doing a lot of damage, a lot to, in fact, to the young generation right now. So yeah, peer pressure.
Yeah, apart from peer pressure, we also have alcoholism. Alcoholism is also doing some huge damage to relationship nowadays. It kills relationships. So many relationships have gone to the grave, simply because of a person is your partner is drunkard. Your partner is, now when I'm talking about drunkardness, now it's that yenye imefikia ile kiwango it can't even, now it needs therapy and rehabilitation. So yeah, some people who drink like
they
and
drink,
they
a
remain
man is
sober.
coming, like you're being called, come and pick your man, you
like,
go and find him, amelala kwa mtaro.
trench,
Yeah, the man is
that
dirty.
one, and now
when he comes
it even
to her,
brings some level of disrespect in the society. Like everyone knows in the community knows that your man is drinking, and whenever he drinks, it becomes like something else.
Like he wets the bed when he's sleeping. Alafu
Imagine that kind of person. Can you
akane.
even stay with that kind of person?
Yeah.
No, as a woman now you start rethinking of your decisions, and you finally decide, no, this is not the man I want. A drunkard for a husband is not okay. Nowadays, by the way, they even say that women are drinking like their fathers, and they no longer cook like their mothers. Yeah, you know, women during that they used to cook, wash, clean, and do everything like all the house chores. But nowadays, even the women are the ones who are on the front line. Could drink kwa bars, watu wanakaa hapo kwa kunaitwa aje hiyo karibu na kwa counter, and they drink like nobody's business. So either way, whether it's the woman, it's the man, drunkardness kills relationships, and you should be very careful whenever
drink responsibly.
Yeah, whenever you are in a relationship and you are a drunkard, it should not be like that. You need to analyze and do something for it not to die.
Yeah, another point is high or low libido. Yeah, I've seen so many people who are saying, I can't stay with that man. Like, he loves sex. He wants sex every time. That's now high libido, right? Yeah, like where a man, like, all he thinks about is sex. This lady is not going to stay there. The same way if a woman has a high libido, like she wants sex every now and then, that relationship can, like a man will get tired, they will get drained. By the way, for men, like, what can I say? Men, they have sex when their mind clicks. When their mind clicks there, like they should have it, they will have it. But if their mind, they has not clicked there, that no matter what you do, they will just get irritated and everything. So that is when a woman has high libido, it makes the men get frustrated, irritated, and they might end that relationship. At the same time, if you have low libido, like there is a women complaining at huyu mwanamume hata tu dakika mbili hamalizi. Like this man can't even go for one shot, like the libido is just very low. So, and that's a lady will say, why should I stay with a man? Why did I come from my parents' house to go and stay with a man who can't satisfy me, a man who is not functioning and all that? So it will be like the lady just came there. Is it really true that it's a sex that makes women to leave their house, their parents' home, to go and stay with men? Is it true? Yeah, people tend to say like that. They are like
in their mother's house, they used to do everything else,
but they never used to get sex there. So they say it's sex that brought us.
It's a saying of no. These ancient people.
Yeah, they tend to make us like, why did you come here? Go back to your parents.
It's the number one, but actually.
Yeah. So if a lady is not getting there, do you think it's going to stick there? No, so
Even the woman.
even the man, yeah, if the man is not satisfied,
If you deny him the conjugal rights, they won't stay.
yeah, so
They will look for it somewhere else. And
Somewhere
you know
else.
that's the beginning of your downfall.
Yeah, and that's what we are
Yeah.
talking about, relationship killers. So
Yeah.
high or low libido kills the relationship.
Then there is this batch of stupid fellas.
Some friends.
Some yeah, bad friends. Now they become bad influence to your partner. So if your man or your woman is foolish, who heeds to their friends' advice, even no matter how foolish or stupid they advise them, and they just stick to that and they just worship that kind of advice, now your relationship is in great danger. You see, for this relationship to work, both the man and the woman need to have, like saying, they need to have a sound mind. They need to make decisions on their own. They should not be influenced by either friends or family or nothing. They should just stick to what their mind tells you. Especially when you have become one, like in a marriage. Why should you listen to friends? Especially these ones. I know there are some good friends who give you some good advice, how you can invest, you can take, like they can even suggest your name in, they can mention your name in such high tables and what have you. But there's that group of friends, now they'll take your man or woman to clubs and start drinking like they don't have a partner at home. They take your man to some silly places. They like, no. So if you are in a relationship, you need to be upright. Like, you know what you want. You know how you can't be influenced by friends. Since now that one, friends are very bad. Some friends, they don't want to see you. They don't want to see you flourish. They just want to see your downfall every now and then. Especially when you get a partner, maybe they don't like her or him. Now they start to introduce. They know you have been their friends since maybe childhood or from way before you met your partner. Now they know you can't take them anywhere. They start influencing you into bad behaviors, and that's when you start troubling your marriage and relationship. So you need to be very careful when you interact with such kind of friends.
Yeah, another point is some of the family members. Yeah, some of the family members, like let's say your mom doesn't like your partner, or your dad, your aunt, your sister, they keep on talking negative things about your partner. So as a, like let's say if your mom dislikes your partner, let's say your mom doesn't like your wife, they will keep on reminding you that you need to stop that lady. They will keep on pushing you. They will keep on saying bad things about the lady, and family members will make your relationship it's going to kill your relationship. Like if your family members, they don't like your partner, it's very hard for that relationship to survive, because no matter how good your partner is going to please them, once they don't like them, that is it. They are going to look for negative things always to make that relationship end. So be careful with your family members. If you love each other, you can stick together and stop listening to your family members. But it's very hard sometimes, because no matter what, they will always find something negative to say about your partner, and that one will just kill that relationship completely.
And also you find some people, they just and mother and cousin and sister and everything because of their relationship, just to save their marriage.
Yeah,
they become dead to their advice.
Something else.
Another thing that can kick relationship real quick is if you don't have like the conversation about if you don't have aligning future goals. Everyone in that relationship, the two of you have different perspectives in life, different goals in life. You don't know whether to go this way or this way. Whether you don't know how to compromise, how to sacrifice whatever you want in the name of what your partner needs, or that's for the better, for the good of you and your future life. So when you find yourself in such a situation, you really need to be very careful, so that you don't kill that relationship. Now you have that's when the thing of compromise come in. You have to forego or forsake your some kind of maybe goals, some kind of whatever that you wanted, and stick to one, either to merge them or do away with one part of the year. So it's very difficult for you to have different goals and still be in a relationship. So you need to align your goals together for that marriage or relationship to prosper.
Another thing is domestic violence. Like if you have a violent partner, like your man is ever beating you, that relationship can't survive because no one will survive beatings. Like if
we are humans, you know, we are not
beings.
drums.
Yeah,
drums
so,
can be beaten every Sunday, every day, like you can in churches.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
so anytime someone comes and the first thing he does or she does is to beat you, like punch you every now and then, I think that relationship will just die completely because a violent partner will always be violent no matter what. Some they lie that they are taken to rehabilitation center, the family have talked to them and are going to change. Once a violent man will always be violent. So domestic violence is killing most relationships, so make sure you get married to someone or you are dating someone who is not violent, and once you see the red flag, walk away. Don't wait for that man to start beating you, for you to start crying out there. And no, the first sign makes you know that this is the kind of person I'm married to, this is the kind of person I'm dating. So that one should be a red flag. And as a lady or as a man, just walk away. You know, there are women who are beating men out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are not just saying that it's also only men who are beating women. No, there are women who beat their men. Seriously, it's just like men, they don't like to cry like us. They will go telling everyone, but trust me,
and once they do that, they know that the society will not take it like very serious.
Yeah, very serious. Like, how can a man beat you? Yeah, so that one I once saw my cousin being beaten. Okay, he said that he didn't want to beat the wife, but the wife was really beating him. And he was telling me that now they're just killing me and you are there. I'm like, a woman is killing you, but the woman was really beating him. So yeah, such like
some women who are very well bodied.
Yeah, they don't like nonsense. So you joke around with them, they just deal with you. So once you know your partner is violent, they can beat you around. No one withstands the beating. So just walk away, and that's what we are saying. That violence kills so many relationships nowadays. Yeah.
And then there is this miscommunication or lack of communication also can kill relationship very fast. Imagine you are in a relationship and someone doesn't text you in like 2 to 3 days, and you call them your partners. Especially when you are not together, like you are living separately, or he or she had just traveled and she's away, he is away, and you don't communicate. What do you think it can come out of that relationship? Nothing. So for a relationship to prosper and grow well, it needs to be watered, and that water also has some elements of communication. You need to talk to each other, like in the evening, in the afternoon, whatever. There's no such a timetable, but you should just ensure that you speak and you talk to each other on a, even if it's not on a daily, but more frequent. It depends with how busy. Even if they know that you are somewhere very busy, you have a tight schedule, they will understand. But lack of communication entirely kills relationship or miscommunication. You know, sometimes people may communicate, but now people don't take it as they intended, as it was intended. Along the way, the message got now the partner becomes furious and brings some other issues simply because of miscommunication.
And also long distance, like those people who are in long distance relationships, they always have trust issues. Like someone will just be like, you know, my man, when
No,
you
you
sit
can't
down,
say that long distance kills relationship.
it kills.
Hey,
So many of
some
them.
even in the same they even kill them.
But now, let's say in most cases, long distance, it affects.
Especially if someone has traveled, maybe it's very, very far away.
Yeah, very far away from
abroad.
you. Yeah, abroad, and you will get that. The lady here nowadays, some of us, we don't know how to control ourselves. We'll end up cheating. You've cheated, then you get pregnant. Then the next thing you notice, your partner has come back. The next thing you notice, they have noticed you're pregnant. That relationship is gone. So long distance relationship is also killing most of the relationships nowadays, because people can't just withstand being away from each other. So they end up getting married where they are, or start dating where they are. So long distance relationships no longer last nowadays. Most of them, they don't. Very few, have very few cases. Even someone they have, you will hear someone saying they have stayed for 10 years without seeing each other, but they are still intact. But women of nowadays, men of nowadays, this young generation, someone just goes to the university for 1 year, the next thing you hear she's pregnant, or the man impregnated another lady, and the relationship comes to dead end. So long distance relationship, I can say, is killing so many relationships nowadays.
Financial constraint is also another relationship killer. Like people, even if they're maybe they go into that relationship, they're well loaded. They have the financial muscles to take on some them to the future and whatever. Then there comes maybe a time something happens and it distracts or destroys their financial that muscle. Now, you see, some men or some women, they start to be not to communicate well to their partners that this is what, and we can get out of this, and we will be well again. Now they bring issues left, right, center. Unaletewa tu issues zingine like things zenye hata haziko. Unapata mtu ako. I think it's also we can bring in the element of depression. They start being wanakuwa depressed. So that depression now in a birth to hizo in a kill your relationship. Yeah. And financial, and also it can also bring the mental health issues also napata relationship inaenda hivyo.
Another point is low self-esteem. Yeah, low self-esteem is whereby you don't feel yourself, like you feel you're not enough. Like there's some people for that person. Their lady who is, hey, my man is so handsome. Like I feel I don't deserve him. So that thing
they become so insecure.
They become so insecure. Like every time they just think they are men, they don't love them. They are out there with another woman because for them they are not enough for that man. So that low self-esteem makes someone not to appreciate themselves. Like you see, when you don't appreciate yourself, you don't dress well, you don't take care of yourself. Unajiachilia tu kabisa. And once umejiachilia, I have a man who was telling me, a friend who was telling me that, you know, women, they always look good before they get married. Like when you see them, they are always clean. They make their hair like even twice or 3 times a month. They smell nice. They do everything. But once they get married, they get married and they own that title, Mrs. Somebody. They now let themselves, like they stop taking care of themselves. So that low self-esteem whereby you will just stop taking care of yourself because you think you're not enough, you're not worthy, that man, you don't deserve that man, will make that relationship to end, because a man will not stand someone with a low self-esteem, or a lady will not stand someone with a low self-esteem, someone who thinks they are not enough, they just want to be there. So low self-esteem also. Something else.
I think I've run out of
we have lack of forgiveness in relationships, like whereby you say cheating, then you find out that your partner is cheating and you can't find that
can't find it in your heart
to forgive. Like, yeah, you can't forgive. Anytime you think about it, you get hurt, you start crying, you want to fight, you want to go. So you can't just forgive because you think this, you didn't deserve that, whatever that person did to you. So the best thing you can do, instead of forgiving, you want to leave the relationship. And most of them, they end up leaving the relationship. Like, we feel betrayed. Someone feels, I was betrayed, I didn't deserve, I was so good, he did bad, or I was so good, she did bad. So lack of forgiveness will make someone to just walk away and leave the relationship. Yeah.
And I've remembered something. You see, it's very important, by the way, for a partnership, for a relationship to be grounded on spiritual, can I call it spiritual? Or faith, yeah? Like in the fearing, God fearing.
God fearing, yeah.
Like the two of you need to be God fearing. In whatever case, maybe even if you are aligned to the Muslim, or the Christian, or even if you are, both of you need to be like strongly foundation yenu ikuwe Mungu. But if that relationship lacks God in it, if that relationship lacks God in it, it is as good as dead, and it will never reach anywhere. It will never, like you see, there is someone, like you are very religious, the other person is very religious, and the other one, hey, even says that there is no God. Like if that the other partner will now be starting to feel, hey, now what kind of person am I married to? Just slowly by slowly, they start detracting themselves, and answer poor, not attracted to that person, and within some time, that relationship will be over. Yeah. So whenever you get into a relationship, you should also look at maybe a person with same values as you, especially on religious basis. Even if that's someone who acknowledges that there is the presence of God there, someone who knows that there is a supreme being there, who watches over us and what have you. But if not, my friend, usijisumbue. That's why that period of courtship is very important, for you to know what kind of partner you are getting into.
I think another one, you said alcohol. I think drugs also. Yeah, we can add there drugs, whereby so many young people nowadays are abusing drugs. Like, people, they are just into drugs. Every money they get, they go and buy drugs or alcohol. So they end up not even paying attention to their relationships. They pay attention to their drugs and everything. They forget that they have a partner who needs them, who has needs and everything. So drugs, those people who are in drugs, mostly their relationships tend to end because they don't pay attention to anything else. They only pay attention to the drugs, because some of them, like you see someone who smokes bang, they will say if they haven't smoked it in a day, they can't function.
They will go look for it
for them to take it and then start functioning. Like functioning, their mind is just on that thing. They can't think. Like even if sometimes you can even say hi and someone would say hi back because their mind is not there. So you can't deal with such like a person in a relationship. That relationship will not go anywhere, because like it's like this person is married to the drug or is dating that drug. That drugs is their first priority. They have to take it for them to survive, and you are the second priority. And everyone wants to be the first priority. So it becomes so hard to deal with drugs and relationship at the same time. I think we have something.
Can I really call it as a relationship? Yeah, but in most cases, relationships also die because of someone cannot give birth. What are they called? For women, it's a barren, infertility issues also cause a lot of relationships. Actually, most of the relationships are seen because maybe the wife cannot give birth to children. Now the man has to go out and look for some other guys. And the same case, if sometimes it's very easy, like if the man is infertile.
Yeah.
it's not easy for
the man to the woman to live.
Yeah, because they'll just go outside and look for someone, and they'll not know if this one maybe it's the woman who has problem, and they will raise children even if it's not their man's children.
But I would encourage women. I would also encourage men. If you know your problem, just be honest with your partner. Like
some don't. Many men don't. You know, men, they have this habit that they don't like going to the hospital. They don't like visiting many doctors. Yeah. So you know, if they are in a relationship, even if now you're getting to marriage now. After 1 year, 2 years, no children. So you know that's raising eyebrows. You should all, like both of you, you should go visit a doctor. You should not blame it on them. No, most men just do it and say, it's the man, it's the woman.
Yeah,
because during when I was in Form 4, when I was in Form 2, I impregnated a girl, now I'm good. Kumbe hata wewe maybe uliekelewa, you don't know. And you just think, I've seen a man who is raising children that are not his. And he thinks that they are his. He married the first wife doesn't have any kids. Now he left that first wife, went to another woman. That woman got a child. Now you know that woman was very
sharp.
Yeah, very sharp. She knew what the man wanted, and she did it elsewhere and got that baby. Now the man came to know about it. Came to know about it, and he left that woman. Then he married a third wife. The same thing today. Now the third wife was also a young lady. Also did the same. I think she was advised by the family member. This man is well loaded, and what have you. Just accept, and also you can just she came with another kid from another relationship actually. Now they got some other 2 to 3 kids, but this man, those are not his kids.
Anyway, infertility is bad, and they don't
it's that bad. But you know, nowadays it's an open, like you can visit the doctor and you can be very well assisted.
Before you rule out that it's your lady who is infertile.
Even if both of you are not really, you have a problem, you can be assisted nowadays. The technology and whatever, there are so many ways you can get children if you really want to. That is, you know, some people are comfortable without having.
I've seen a couple whereby the lady is an African, the man comes from Norway, and they have, right now as we talk, they are raising 3 triplets. Yeah, they have kids who are still very young, but they have stayed for over 10 years without getting kids. But now they went to the doctors and they were helped, and now they have triplets. So don't just say my woman is infertile and then you chase them away. Try and seek the doctor's help.
If you really love that woman, why should you chase?
Try and visit the gyna together so that you'll be advised and all that. But don't just kill that relationship. Okay, the point was infertility is killing so many relationships nowadays. So if you find out that, try and work on it. Something else? Yeah, we've talked. We can talk. There are so many relationship killers. You can list them down for us. We can also check out from the comment section and see what you've listed. So guys, today we are not going to talk too much. We have already talked too much. So thank you for always watching the videos, staying with us to the end of the video. Thank you for that. We really appreciate. We don't take that for granted. The support is overwhelming and we like it. We are headed somewhere. We are growing. Don't be discouraged. We are growing, and soon we will all see the results. So thank you for that. Until next time. Bye.